Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In my previous videos, we learned how to create bar and column charts, line charts, area charts, and also in the last video we learned how to create different type of pie charts, right? So in today's video, I will show you how to create a donut chart with the same example. So donut charts are also similar to pie charts. They are also used to compare proportions of 100%, and they can be used to describe the percentages of budget spent by departments, or even you can use the donut charts to show the product sales and compare to the total sales of 100%, and also you can break down the traffic by cities. So all these are the examples of donut chart which we can use it. And in our discussion today, we will see what is the difference between pie chart and donut chart, and also how we can add data labels to donut chart, and navigation lines, why we use navigation lines. And I will show you the different types of formatting data series that you can use, that you can apply on data on donut charts, right? So let's get started with the video. So don't worry about this donut here. Just I've used it to show you as an example, and you will come to know why I've used this image here. So now let us first uh, do the comparison between pie chart and donut chart. So here I'm first selecting the cell differences here. Now I'm inserting the pie chart now. So this is the pie chart. So in the last videos we discussed about this pie chart. In case you missed my last videos, then I will include those videos in the iCard. You can go and watch it. So this is a basic pie chart, right? Now I'm inserting one more. Uh, now I'm inserting a donut chart here. So this is a donut chart, right? So the only difference between pie and donut chart is in pie chart we don't have any cuts in the middle, right? The chart will be 100% overlapped, but when it comes to donut chart, we will have a cut in the middle, right? And the rest of the dimensions will be same. So in pie chart and donut charts, the donut, whatever the blue line and the red circles which you are seeing, the dimensions of this will be same. Only the cut in the middle will be different. So in pie chart we don't have any cuts. The circle will be complete. But in donut chart, the we have half circle. Means we have a circle in the middle, right? And if you look at the dimensions of this blue donut, the dimensions here and the dimensions in pie chart for this will be same, right? So the points will be same in both the charts. There will be no difference here. Only the difference is the cut between this in the donut chart here. That is only the difference. Right now, let us uh, explore more about donut chart by adding few by formatting few data labels here. So now let us add the data labels to this donut chart. So in the last video, as I discussed, for pie chart, so let me undo this. So in pie chart, if we want to add data labels, there are two ways to add it. So one way is to go to the add chart element and then go to this outside end, or you can choose any of this option, and you can pick any of this and click on edit. Now you can add this data labels, and you can also convert this data labels into percentages, right? So you can go. So this is one way of adding data labels, and the other way is go click on this plus icon, and here you can find the data labels option, and from here you can also select the data labels. And coming to the percentage, you can either click on more options and add the percentages here, right? So this is for pie chart, but when it comes to donut chart, there is a difference here. So here, if I go to add chart element, and if I go to data labels, you will not find many options here, right? So what you can do is either you can choose any of this. You can choose data callout, or you can choose none. So data quality is not that visually great, right? It is covering my donut chart here. If I select this option, it is covering my rest of the donut here, right? So this is not good, right? So I want to add data labels like this one here, right? So in order to add the outside end of the data label, so here you don't have options here. So what you can do is you can go to more data label options here and then select the percentage or the category name. So first you need to change this to none. Then go to the data labels options here and then choose the uh, percentage value here, right? So that way you can add the data labels here. So whatever is right. So let me undo this and let me add once again. So I am going to the more options, right, and I'm selecting the category percentage and category names are selected. So now we added the data labels. Now we need to move these data tables to this area, white area, right? We don't want to overlap it, right? So to move this data labels to the outside, what you can do is you can just simply click on this and move them here, right? So let me insert it once again. So I'm inserting the donut chart here. Now I'm selecting the data labels. Right, now we can see we got this format now. Now let us move this. To move this data labels to the outside end, we can just simply click on it and drag it. And here also you can simply click on it and drag it. And here also you can simply click and drag it. So to drag these data labels, here you can see uh, the cursor point which shows four arrows here. So you need to select that cursor properly in order to drag the data labels, right? Now if you observe this data labels here, you can see there is a line here. So these lines are called navigation lines, right? So these are optional. Either you can remove them or you can use it for a navigation purpose. So Excel gives this navigation lines to so that you can easily recognize what value does this donut has, right? So it basically helps you recognize that shows 38% of this uh, cost is applicable for this shoes category, right? So here with these lines, it is easily recognized. The data labels are easily recognizable, right? So that is the main use of this navigation lines. It helps you to understand where the what exact data this donut gives us, right? So that is the basic use of this navigation. Either if you don't want to use this navigation line, you can also remove it. Just you need to select this and you need to click on delete button, and the navigation lines will be deleted. Right, I am undoing it. So even you can drag it till even outside. You can drag it how much you want upon your visualization. So So in this way also you can drag it to make it even more to make it look even more better. So this way you can use this navigation lines and also the data labels, right? So now these are few basic formattings which you can do for a donut chart. And one more important formatting options for donut chart is so if I click on this, so if you want to reduce the size of this donut here, so if you want to reduce the size of this circle here, so what you can do is you need to just click on the donut part and then right click on, and you will see there is a option called format data series, right? you need to click on that. If you click on that, you will this box dialog box will get open, where you will find the three series options. The first one is angle of first slice, second is donut explosion, and third is donut hole size. So the name itself defines that this will dragging this option will reduce the hole size of the donut, right? Currently it is 75%. Now if I reduce it to 47, then you can see the donut size and the circle, the hole between the this donut has got reduced, right? So in that way you can use this option to either increase or reduce the hole size. Right now the second option is donut explosion. So even the word explosion indicates that the donut will get exploded if you increase the percentage here. Right now let us increase the percentage to, right, 16%. Now you can see that donut has completely exploded, right? It has completely collapsed now. So it has got a space between each of these donuts here, right? So that is the use of this donut exclusion option. But we actually don't use this option because uh, visually it doesn't appear that great, right? So that is why we don't use this donut exclusion option. Even if you increase the percentage, it gets even more glitter now. So let us keep it to 0%, right? And the first option is angle of first slice. So if you observe here, in this donut chart, the first slice is this one. So the blue part is the first slice, and the orange is the second, gray is third, and orange is yellow is fourth slice, right? So if you want to change the angle of this first slice, what you can do is just simply drag this and it will change the angle of this first slice. So previously it was here, right? Now it went down here. Now if I change it to 90 degrees, so and enter, now it will go down here, right? So based upon the angle you mention here, the first slice will get rotated, right? So that is one option which you can use while using this donut chart. Now, one more thing, you can convert this donut chart into a pie chart as well, right? So how you can do is like simply drag this to 0%. And now you can see we converted this donut into a pie chart, right? So that is one more option which you can actually use here, right? So let us keep it to right 50, right? Right. So these are three options which you can use it to format your donut chart, right? So now you can see we got an exact shape of a donut here, right? In between there is a hole and the entire slices, right? So that is how you can format this donut chart, right? And I hope you understood this formatting options. So even you can use this navigation lines to make sure you you give the proper adjustments to these slices, right? So based on your area and width and height, you can adjust this navigation lines and also data labels as per your wishes. Now you can also do create donut charts for other data in this table. Now we created only for cost. Now you can also do it for revenue and other options as well, right? So this is how you can create the donut chart. You can even also change the view of this donut chart by applying chart designs. So here you can see we have different chart designs. Even you can apply this kind of designs if you want it to make it look even more professional. So all these chart options are available in Excel. You can use this. So this one looks even more better. So you can adjust this data labels as per your wish. So you need to customize this data labels. So select this and click on home and change the color of this text. Right now you can see the donut has become even more richer and visually it is appearing good, right? So that way you can experiment different chart designs. So you can also remove this uh, legend if you want, and you can also rename this chart name to donut chart. Right? So in this way you can create a donut chart and customize it as per your requirements, and also you can add the uh, format series, whatever is applicable for you, you can add it, right? So I hope you understood this video on how to create a donut set and how you can format and how you can use the formatting options. So if you like this video and if you feel the video is informative and useful to you, please consider subscribing to my channel and also like my video so that I can make much more interesting videos on Excel. Thank you.